And today we're reacting to Gimmick content is ruining streaming. Y'all know how this goes at this point. Everything is ruining streaming by the way certain people are saying certain things, bro. It seems like, you know, everybody has an opinion on this situation, and I'm just here to give my humble opinion that don't mean nothing. That being said, man, make sure you put it to the Twitch stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and these IROs are coming. I literally just got off the phone with my dog. I'm about to go get all there's things I need to get. We moving around, bruh. First one we got to do the IRL hoop stream with Don and Berto, man. Let's get into it.
Noticed an annoying trend, and that's gimmick content. And if you don't know what that is, allow me to give you a quick definition. Gimmick content is content that's streamlined and optimized that relies on a gimmick to be produced. And today I want to talk about how the current content creation climate is being taken up by people who are guilty of creating this type of content. I'm gonna stop rambling. You already know I'm the wokest kid from the hood. Let's actually start. First things first, parasocial baiting. When it comes to gimmicks, this is probably one of the worst. Parasocial baiting is when content creators rely on their oftentimes young audience that has developed a parasocial relationship with them to farm engagement. I think the biggest showcase of parasocial farming is through girl content or content
Word feeding on the young and horny brain. I know when I was young, like these clips and stuff, like when I was in high school and shit like that, I don't know, bro. Like I don't know. Like I think I would have people that I rock with, but I genuinely, maybe like it's a different time, but I genuinely, y'all, I know I'll be saying it, y'all might be sick of tired. I was outside, like I was in the streets, bro. I was outside. Unless I had the phone open while like you couldn't even do this back then. Unless I had the phone open watching something, as well as I'm outside dipping and running and serving people, and like maybe while I was driving, maybe the video was playing or something like that, but like I was moving around too much to be super invested and involved in stuff like this. And maybe, and I think that I have to, I want to believe that that's how it is for, there's people now in this day, to this day, that don't know nothing about none of this. No people, no, you know, they know a little bit, the names and stuff, but they not all tapped into the content like that. And I know that for a fact because my little brother and my little cousin, they got the people that they rock with. But, you know, like for the most part, they don't know what the hell going on. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man.
That has two people who are displaying an attraction to one another. For some reason, since the dawn of social media, viewers have loved to ship people together, and they also, for some reason, love watching other people go out and get play. The only reason I can understand that is because it's part of living vicariously through these people. That's why streamers like Deshae
living vicariously through, like, imagine you somebody that, you know what I'm saying, you probably don't get too many women, you feel me, or don't sit too many of these, you don't really see these too many of these interactions. So like, it's like, dang, this is how I look, this is what it look like, you know, you get invested in that. It's the same reason why certain people be real invested that's like not from impoverished areas or like real hood areas, so they real tapped into like violence and stuff like that. It's like infatuating to them, you feel me? We're all infatuated with the unknown, right? That's why I love like third world country North Korea videos and shit like that, because it's like, damn, I can't even fathom, you know? So I think that's what that is through that. But something as basic as men and women in a relationship, freaky deaky conversations, this isn't news to a nigga like me. So
Frost, J5, or even DDG have gone up significantly is due to the amount of parasocial farming they do. They'll go on stream and just farm clips like this.
Yeah, I feel like it was a real good day. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh!
It was a nice day. I had a good time today, personally. I feel like, you know, like, usually my first dates don't go this good, especially coming from, I don't really go on dates like that.
I usually just link and then stuff just happens, but I'm starting to enjoy the dating experience a lot more.
Okay.
Why are you looking at me like that?
No, yeah.
And I'm not even trolling. This is enough to rot someone's brain within a week. But it
oh God. Oh my God. As a grown man, me watching that, me and DDG the same age. You know what I'm saying? But me watching it, I'm like, what am I looking at?
works, and that's why it's a gimmick. This is clearly targeted towards a young male audience. Farming kids for engagement by using this method is a little corny to me. That's why whenever these guys come up in videos, I be expressing my
corny, not to me. Like, it's just, I just see him getting his money and working his move and his method. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't go as far as saying corny personally. To me it just looks like a nigga working. You feel me? Doing it, working his move. And if them niggas watching that, that's them watching that. You know what I'm saying?
It's taste. Content like this isn't really content, it's just the go-to when you want easy clips. It's the equivalent of LeBron James spamming that little three-pointer he be.
Question to y'all, right? Let me ask y'all, bro. And I guess it just varies to person. That's just a simple answer. But I've been recently seeing a lot of things in regards to people who what is deemed as content, right? What do people deem as content? Because he said it's not really content to me. This is what the young man in this video said. You know what I'm saying? It's like, doesn't the person that is just watching it, I guess I imagine they're the ones that deem something as content and something that is not content? Because somebody commented recently was, I guess, a lot of people get upset with reaction channels, right? You know what I'm saying? They feel as if it's just slop content. That's what people be saying. Hey, bro, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. You know what I'm saying? People be like, really? There was somebody that was genuinely upset with me in the comments because I make reaction videos, right? And, you know, they weren't calling it content. They said this isn't content. Like, how do you call yourself a creator? You're not creating anything. To each his own, bro. You know what I'm saying? Do I think this is the most... Clearly, this is not the most taxing content creation, right? That's not. I'm giving my opinion on videos. We're watching them together, right? But it's valuable because I show you, like you see in the top left, the title's right there. At the beginning, I tell you the exact title of the video, as well as I show you the person that's there, like whose video it is, right? In the beginning of the video, the first thing you see. So, with that being said, anybody can go watch this video dolly, but people watch this with me for a reason. Whether you came to the video thinking it was something else, but again, the video's at the beginning, so you could have been cut this off and gone and watch it. Or you're genuinely just rock with me. Shout out my nigga. Shout out ADD. I know what it is already. You know, we not talking about y'all. Y'all know what it is. But it's like, I'm just curious, like, a nigga said, you know, this isn't content. To me, them niggas is getting up doing content. They're getting up, making videos, walking, showing their life, and they're posting the video. That's content to niggas. So what is the universal like for niggas when they say this isn't content creation? This is content creation. Right? What's the fine line? What would you call this? Just a video? I don't know. I'm not gonna stop me from doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But I'm just curious.
Doing. But for these guys, they farm 1,000 best Riz moments and now they're viral. And then on top of that, it just objectifies women, makes them an object in the stream, turns women into stream segments. But what makes it worse is that these streamers be making the women that come on feel uncomfy.
What is that? Nah, you can't see. You playing. With that face, I don't know what you want. See?
Please. Bro, why the shade outside?
Bruh, the shade. Travis.
Rapper.
He nigga grabbed me up in the pool. Where you going?
Because we was
You
leaving.
know you the finest stud here. All up in my ear.
Whole time, 2 studs here.
He grabbed you. How that made you feel though?
That nigga's odd. And so something like this, right? Making the women uncomfortable, objectifying them. A nigga like Deshae is objectifying. He's on some wild cowboy shit. He's on some freak-a-leak, deek-a-leak shit. We see that. I don't think there's much to speak about. And a situation like this, like the situations where you say, hey, come on my stream. This is what we're doing. We're going on a date. Shorty is coming on this date knowing exactly what this is. Right? I'm not talking about the say shit. I don't know what the fuck that nigga got going on. That's some odd shit. But she coming on the stream, knowing what we doing. So, and then these women, some of these women with this streaming shit will objectify themselves. I'm just trying to clear up the blurred lines here. That's all. Because it sounds like, you know, he's saying, oh, they're objectifying women and and like, I'm just trying to remind and just say, hey, this is voluntary, right? This isn't people that are out on the street. You walk up to them and now you're just like, oh yeah, come on, like, no, hey, come to my stream. This is what we're doing. This is boom, bam, bop. The camera's here, and now we're moving how we're moving.
I looked at him like,
Don't lie for a second though.
you can see it on his stream. Camera's in my face.
She knows she liked it.
Here she go, dragging.
And that's just such a crazy thing to me. This guy Deshae is known for spamming girl content, and during Streamer University, he gets brought up in a conversation based off of how he made a shorty feel. But that's what I mean. That is the gimmick. They rely on cheap ways to make content, and it has its repercussions, that being one of them. Also, I feel like girl content low-key is softcore at times because of all the heavy flirting and because of those lines being blurred between appropriate and inappropriate. And due to that, I think is a contributing factor when it comes to the content going too far.
What the hell? Put your leg up. All right, you ready? Yeah. So I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna skip this.
There's no reason you should be doing freaked out gym streams. Well, there shouldn't be a reason, but one could argue various viral clips which can be turned into revenue is a valid reason for the freaked out, morally questionable individuals. Before I move on to the next gimmick though, I do want to briefly talk about a subsector within the girl content gimmick, and that's relationship farming. I'm gonna talk about I and Dabo, obviously, because the breakup gimmick is their specialty. I previously made a video about how I think both of them should really just, you know, stop showing their relationship online, because it's kind of weird how random people are watching two teenagers navigate a relationship.
Kiss him, Aya. People are watching this. Yeah. Okay. Now, this is somebody's content. That's the crazy part. This is somebody. Chop ass boy look like a loser. Like somebody is. People are typing these things. Watching this right here. And the fact that there's somebody 20-year-old, like there's somebody 18 and up watching this for enjoyment and typing. That's scary. Scary situation.
Relationship, nobody's perfect, number one, and having viral clips like these are crazy.
You went to that party, you guys remember that? Y'all remember that? As I told her, because she said she didn't know that she had to ask me to go parties. I said, next time, let me know if you want to go to a party. She's done. She don't respect me.
And that's it. Like, it's just done. That's it. So, yeah. I hate cheaters too. But I'm so sorry if I came off as a cheater. Like, I didn't think in my head what I was doing was wrong. But looking back at it, I was wrong.
It's like, I just go to the gym in the nighttime now. I don't do nothing else. My gym, that's what you should do.
But actually, let me explain why I think these clips are crazy. Like I said, when I was making videos in the past, my thinking is that these are kids. We really shouldn't be watching them go through their relationship. These are private, intimate conversations, and like, nigga, it just feels a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. It's like having spectator mode.
I'm with you there, bro.
With spectator mode, we're watching people while they can't see us. Or it's like those viral Roblox clips where people eavesdrop.
Never eavesdropping again.
Oh my God.
You feel me? So it just feels weird because we should not be witnessing this. But it's also crazy because these niggas are repeating the same gimmick over and over. It gets f***ing old, dude. Niggas are not trying to see Aya and Dabo spam the same breakup script and get back together.
Don't watch it. I let that think this is good watch that. That's the perfect answer. Everybody, any nigga that come on here, I don't remember thinking got mad one time. He was woofing about, I don't know, that fucking reaction channels is ass and you fucking idiot, and he hated me or some shit in the comments. I don't know. And I was like, don't watch. The nigga said, this is my first time. Niggas be mad, bro. And I'm not even talking about the young man making this video. I'm just saying, like, yo, nobody trying to watch. Yeah, don't watch this shit. And then let the people that think this shit good watch it. You feel me?
I get it. It works, okay? Let me be clear.
It's like, bro, we have so many choices and shit. Like, this shit, like, bro, we remember as kids whenever it was cable and you're like, damn, I want to watch this. I want to watch. I can't. You can see the guide and you can see what's going to be playing. And after this show, after SpongeBob, this show or this show is going to be playing. You know what I'm saying? You had to wait and there was only one Nickelodeon. There was one Cartoon Network. If you didn't like nothing. Bro, there's so much shit you could choose and find and flip around, and YouTube is just as big. You could go find exactly what it is that you want to watch. You don't got to watch this shit. You don't. I've never seen this nigga shit. I've never went onto a Dabo stream and sat there and was watching that shit. Never. You don't gotta watch this shit.
Everything I'm talking about works and is getting these content creators hella bread. But oh my goodness.
And that's okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm glad these niggas is getting money off of this shit. That's what's up. People able to pay their bills and take care of shit over the simplest, smallest thing. That's what's up. That's cool. You feel me?
This shit is getting so old. We're in July 2025 and you got Dabo and Aya spamming breakup gimmicks. You got the girl content merchants spamming that. And I'm over here just wanting better content. But no, I open TikTok and I see a stupid ass caption talking about when you go back to your old ball.
Like, trying to put on the front, like trying to put on the front.
Swipe by that shit. You ain't gotta watch it.
Give me a hug. Give me a hug. You don't want a hug. You know you want a hug. You know, so like, you know what I mean?
And this stuff is clearly farming the parasocials and it just works. God. Maybe I am hating, which, okay, low-key I am hating, but I do.
Yeah, okay, cool. At least you know that. But yeah, nah, that's okay, bro. I get it. Like, it can be frustrating to see, you know what I'm saying, niggas going super dumb with what they doing. But at the end of the day, like, if we take a step back and think about it, bro, like, and this is not no shot to you. Like, I enjoy your videos. You give good commentary. I like your takes and all these things. You feel me? In the event that this nigga heard to see this, I just want to, clear that up. But at the end of the day, bro, you know what I'm saying? Somebody could come onto your shit and say, you're not making content. Or like, this not content because, respectfully, all this is a game clip with clips of the other people and then you're giving your opinion. Like, essentially, this is a form of a reaction channel. You just don't have your face on here, which you probably should. You probably should somehow integrate your face on here, bro. So that way, you can have a face that people can more so know and see if this is what you want. I'm just giving, an opinion. So that way, say you wanted to transition into doing maybe like a traditional reaction channel or a certain type of content, somebody could. But like, niggas don't really know too much about you as a person. We just kind of know the situations that you talk about. Maybe that's how you like it. That's cool. You feel me? You're grinding, you're doing your thing. I'm just saying, like, somebody could see this and say this isn't content, right? Somebody sees that, what that nigga's doing, and he's moving around, he's meeting Cardi and doing this, that, and the third, and he, you know what I'm saying? They can say that's content. Like, you feel me? So I get it. Like, I can understand and I appreciate the thought process. And, yeah, you are hating, but that's okay. You feel me? And it can be frustrating to see, like, these niggas doing the things that you're doing.
Have a reason to hate. Okay, all it does is it creates patterns. It sets precedents. It makes metas. You ever play a game and the meta is so annoying, but it's just so good you have to deal with it. That's what gimmick content is. An annoying meta in a video game. And it's oversaturating content. I know that Agent and Davis was trolling when they was talking about other people stealing content, but in reality, there is no stealing content. What there is are metas that people hop on. And with that, people really did jump into, criticize them for saying it. People felt attacked. You know what they say, hit dogs holler. No one truly addressed the crux of that conversation, even if it was a joke. If you feel like ideas are being stolen, maybe it isn't the fact that ideas are being stolen, but rather the fact that content is so oversaturated, there's a specific amount of metas that everyone is choosing from. But I'm done talking about the girl content gimmick. The next gimmick is,
I think, like, in regards to the stealing content thing, I think, like he said, there's not really stealing content. You feel me? I feel like content has been stolen, or just simply, I would replace stolen with recreated, because there's no person like the other person. You right? So this is why it's okay to, like, okay, Kai Cenat did this type of thing. all right, I'm gonna do this same type of thing, but since I'm not Kai Cenat, my own person, it's different now. You know what I'm saying? So, and this has been going on since the beginning of content creation, right? The amount of things like taken, stolen, repurposed. You know what I'm saying? This is just the internet, period.
Is loud equals funny. This one was popularized by Coco Melon Cenat. And while it's not really the worst gimmick,
wow,
it's just obnoxious. I mean, that's why I call him Coco Cenat, because it's literally children content with the screaming and overly loudness. I do want to be a little more specific though. What makes this content a gimmick is because it's filled with overreactions. If you're a real fan, you know that in the past I've talked about how it's less of the screaming and more of the lack of authenticity. It's starting to feel like children's day programming. In other words, Kai Cenat is a fake tweaker.
Bing! 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 Bing!
Thing is though, bro, if this is what I was doing, right? If this was my content and I was receiving the same success as Kai Cenat, do you understand how fucking I'd come in this bitch and break a wall every day if that's what 100,000 subs look like? He found his pocket, he sees what works, you know what I'm saying? Again, you can feel how you want to feel, but all I see this, you know what I'm saying? This ain't no me, right? This ain't no Duke. This is genuine. I just respect this. I respect this. I appreciate this. And I see a very consistent nigga that keeps breaking the boundaries, bro. That's what I see. Like, the nigga might, you know, get super dumb lit when Fiend starts playing. And the rest of us, we just naturally bob our head. But that's what makes it different. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna do this. Like, I'm gonna get in my own way. I just don't want to do this. It's just not me. But this is him. You feel me? Drake said, how you gonna make it to the top just by fitting in? This nigga's doing far from that. You know what I'm saying?
Bing! 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 My shit was muted this whole fucking... Why did y'all niggas...
And when I see clips like this, I can't help but feel like they're performative. And I feel like when Kai was really in his stylist era, where everyone was cooking him and calling him out for being fake, overreacting, I think that era truly affected the industry. It became the industry standard for streaming. Loud, obnoxious, and overstimulating. 3 words that I'd say perfectly encapsulate what streaming is. I don't want to cook Kai.
I can't say that though, because I don't think that, because it's too many people out here that's not doing that. Like, when you look at the Duke Dennises and the T Banks and the, you know what I'm saying? They're not, you're not seeing these niggas tweak out like this. Like, you just not.
Too much, because I feel like it's almost become routine to talk about Coco Melon Cenat. And also the Kai Cenat loud gimmick has evolved into the destruction gimmick, where expensive things are destroyed for content.
Damn, this shit easily. Where's Reginald's room? Oh! I mean, somebody turn that fucking ceiling fan off. Hold on.
Mind you, this nigga got kids. He's dead ass a grown man with a family going around and destroying a house. Like, is that normal?
Damn, bro. This video is another level of hate and shit, bro. Cause we really gonna sit here and say if a nigga, if you and your people, regardless if you got kids or not, if you and your people are, you know, making real M's and doing these things as streamers, like millions of dollars, whatever life you want to live, and y'all having fun and doing the things, and one of the things is, oh, you were destroying stuff this stream. Like, that's just because he has kids and he's an older guy, he's not supposed to engage in that activity. Like, this is millions and millions. Like, you can't make nobody happy at this point. You can't do the girl shit without niggas getting upset. You can't do this the relationship breakup thing without getting upset. You can't break things, you feel me? You can't get too loud and jump around and do that and be like, you know, have a overreaction. You gotta remain chill and calm, and you know what I'm saying, you can't do no, that's lame. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're fucking ruining streaming. Come on, bro. Like, damn. Niggas got to do exactly what? Like, what? What do you want niggas to do? You know what I'm saying?
This got exposed by various women for not taking care of his children, but he's going on stream with a sledgehammer and destroying a crib. And I understand it can be replaced easily. They're rich, but my goodness, you should still respect the items you purchase. And I'm not even trying to be on my Gachi Akata timing. Read that manga if you haven't, but I'm not going out of my way to destroy a house even if I know I can fix it, because number one, you still want to be respectful to the objects you purchased, and number two, that's just a waste of time. And I already know a lot of you guys are gonna say this is just my opinion and that I said it myself. These people can easily replace these objects, which is true again, but the fire department got involved.
Over, check. Chat. He said, come out, we can't even be in here. He said, get out. Look, black smoke. Tata. Nigga, we're calling as we speak, bro. Yeah, we gotta get out.
They fucked they shit over. I did not even see this. I didn't see this walkthrough of the crib. They fucked they shit over. No room untouched.
So long. A mess millionaires made. Don't that sound crazy? And I don't know about y'all, it just gets old. And I know Kai was just talking
Don't watch it.
about how firework content is getting played out, but this is the same thing. It's just destructive mumbo jumbo.
It's burnt out. My nigga, you single-handedly burnt out this whole shit. A nigga call you you backing out a firework. You and Ray was letting off fireworks in Minecraft, bro. Rakai, you get gassed up by niggas, it's burnt. The fireworks shit burnt. Let it happen. Police involved, gang. Just stop, gang.
And you can say fireworks are getting burnt out, but I feel like just going around and destroying things with a sledgehammer is equally as crazy and annoying. And you know only children are watching this. No grown, well-adjusted adult is gonna tune in to a Coco Melon Sanat AMP house destruction stream. Oh yeah, also I forgot to mention, unemployed people are probably tuning in. But basically, these gimmicks are partly the reason why content feels the same, why people who are coming up are seen as copying big streamers. Gimmicks are basically just meta content that for the most part is going to go viral, and people who abuse these gimmicks are getting to the funyon munyon. I can't even lie. And low-key, I'd be hypocritical if I didn't say I'm hating a little bit, because even my content can probably be seen as a gimmick, but I did want to argue the other side for fun. This could just be me yapping, not gonna lie. Well, that is everything.
That's cool. That's, you know, I just see this as a good convo, bro. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Niggas disagree in moments, and that's the beautiful thing about, you know, the internet. They can have one opinion, I can have an opinion, and it's no pressure. I love that. That being said, y'all let me know what y'all think. Like the video, subscribe, comment, mention the channel. I appreciate you. I'm grateful. We going.